Noel. I'm head of PDHPE, or faculty head at a secondary high school, boys high school in Parramatta. It's changed in the short term, it's changed significantly in that face-to-face teaching became distance education or online education, as they want to call it. Zoom, all those platforms that are available that we kind of don't really worry about too much in our delivery of content have become significantly important, uh, annoying as they are, boring as they are, but it gave us an opportunity to at least to have contact with our students. Um, Delivery of content is okay by that method. You lose all form of relationships, you lose all forms of connectivity, um, and from my personal experience, I think you lose the ability to assess the learning that's going on in any significant way. Am I tackling it? Age, probably. I wasn't brought up in a digital era, so I find it very fatiguing being on video and zooming and earphones in, and I'm very much a person's person type person. Person's type person, a lot of persons in there. I'm very much a relationship type person, so not having the ability to develop those relationships has kind of affected me more than anything. I find teaching soulless over the last 6, 8 weeks of doing this. So that's been my biggest challenge, to try and keep enthusiastic about the process. We've connected immensely as a faculty because we're all in this together. We're all in this together, and everyone's got in and started to develop resources that we can use for our own teaching and to assist each other. So we've made our own videos, we've made juggling videos, we've made circuit videos for them, boxing videos, skipping videos. So in that sense, it's probably connected us as a faculty uh, to a greater extent, because it's something new that we're all into, all been shoved into, if you like, or forced on us, and that has been a really good thing. The connectivity amongst the faculty has been very good. And I need relationships in my life so I don't get bored. I've learnt that I probably learnt more patience. I don't know if I have. Um, I think that part is, I've learnt what's been important to me has been relationships, and not only in my home situation but also in my work situation. And sometimes we take those relationships at work for granted, and we don't actually work to develop them. So in these last 8 weeks, I think everyone at work's really worked a lot harder to develop their own relationships at work, which has been a really good thing. From a person who loves exercise, I hope people continue doing what they're doing, walking. Uh, I've seen so many people on the streets just getting out and walking, and that's developing a sense of community. That I've talked to 40 people I've never talked to in my community that are walking past our house and stop to have a chat. So I know it's not to do with my education or my work, but I think the relationships and community, sense of community, is great right now. Um, let's hope that continues. suppose technology was always raising its head up and kind of in cycles going up and down. All of a sudden we all wanted computers, and it was all important that every kid had a computer. And then teachers realised that computers were getting in the road of delivery of content because of concentration and distraction. Now we've been forced back onto computers again. I think people are realising that, again, it's not the way forward, and hopefully that we can see through this experience that the relationships, the personalised nature of delivery of content and information is critical. And without that, you may as well just have a textbook. You know, and I think this is not just of education. I think a lot of workplaces are finding that this is a critical aspect of their work environment. So I hope that kind of relationship development starts to take the forefront again, as opposed to technology taking the forefront in the environment, in the work environment, in the home environment, in every environment. And what I have noticed is the students that have come back, they seem to be a little bit more appreciative of what we're doing for them.